water. That's not good. Hannah Banana. How you doing, Hannah? Hi, Sarah. Danya, what's up? What's up, Angel? How are you doing, Sarah? I feel all the love. I feel the love. Oh my goodness. I feel warm and toasty with the love. I am one of these girls, by the way. I don't know who Tarzan is. I miss you too, Sarah. I miss you too. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm gonna get some water. And I'm gonna do what I normally do when I come online. It's that time again. We're gonna be doing mini Akashic readings. So if you would like a little mini Akashic reading, you can go ahead and go to my link in bio, scroll all the way down. You'll see Venmo, PayPal. You can click on one of those. Mini readings tonight are $22. And if you do a reading, you have the option to either come up on stage or you can stay in our like little paragraph or little reading station here. If you come up on camera, your followers will see you. So if you want it more private, you could stay just down here. But I'm gonna get some water. So if you like a mini reading, link in bio, go all the way down to Venmo and PayPal. Sarah, I moved to Colorado. I live closer to you now. I can almost touch the border. We're almost there. You're going to Aspen? Oh, you gotta come say hey. Well, Aspen's like a 5-hour drive. I love Aspen. They have the best food. I go to Aspen for the food. Like, I act like I've been there a bunch. I've only been to Aspen like 3 times. Are you gonna go skiing? Sarah! Sarah, do you want to keep it private and stay down here, or do you want to come on camera? Totally up to you. Sarah's doing a reading. Dun, dun, dun. Sarah, I did not know you were a Scorpio rising. I think I have so many friends that are Scorpio risings. All right. Okay, Sarah, let's go ahead and do it. So just go ahead and close your eyes with me, Sarah. And just take some deep breaths in and out. I'm calling in Sarah's spirit guides, masters, teachers, loved ones, higher self, to come support Sarah Arsenault's Akashic Records reading. And we thank you for this universal wisdom, for Sarah Arsenault's highest good and for the highest good of all. Sarah Arsenault's Akashic Records are now open under God. Well, first off, I got this, like, your this imagery of you sitting on all of this knowledge. And they're just showing me you have all this knowledge, all of this wisdom, and you're sitting on it. And it's okay to be sitting on it and having it with you. Just know that you do have it with you. And there is going to be a time when it's necessary to start using it. But right now, I'm getting that it's important for you to just enjoy, relax, celebrate, bask in the goodness that you're in right now. You deserve it. But it also feels like this year you'll be stepping into more of this like wisdom role of like sharing your wisdom. So with that being said, Sarah, do you have a specific question that you want to ask for me? Anything that starts with a what, how, or why? Anything about purpose, relationships, career, unconscious patterning, or focus, or anything of that sort? Oh, I also got that it's really important for you to focus on the magic of life. Life is magical. You know, everything around us is expressing the opposite, that it needs to be stressful, that it needs to be pushed, that it needs to have this like moving forward with pressure. But for you, it's all about sitting in the magic of things, allowing things to marinate and bask, having patience, love, surrender, and allowing yourself to see all the channels of opportunities that are coming, and also the channels of anything that your loved ones need too. What path will lead to that knowledge that I'm sitting on to pour out? That's a great question. Don't let it feel like pressure. Let go of that. Release the valve. Sarah, release the valve. I understand big purposes come with that pressure feeling, but know that big purposes don't need to be rushed. So what path will lead to that knowledge that I'm sitting on to pour out? What's interesting is it's going to start with your friends first. It's going to start with encouraging your friends. You know, they're going to call you, they're going to ask about certain things. You're going to have the messages for them. And the more that you become, what did it say, like comfortable and aware and confident in these messages, it's going to pour into other factors of your life. And so it's not like, you know, I need to build a business. It has none of that energy. It's more of this like, there's levels to this, there's layers to this. And it won't let me go too far because it wants you to focus on the present. But the more that you become confident with the wisdom that's within you, with helping your friends through anything that's related to relationship, emotional stuff, deeper meaning to things, you know, direction and clarity, there's going to be a natural involvement with this wisdom. Your channel, my friend. You have so much wisdom as an intuitive. You're Sarah, you have a very special gift. It's very unique. I haven't seen it. I've trained a lot of people. I haven't seen what you have in anybody else. And it's going to majorly affect everyone around you when it opens. And all you have to do is start with one person. And it just keeps going from there. It starts with your friends and family first, though. And I won't be the last. I will not be the last, my friend. Though, don't worry about the pressure. Release the valve. Release the valve. I love you, Sarah. It's so good to be in your energy and hang out with you again. Oh. You know, I'm going to close your records, but I'm going to share with you just my own personal experience with having that feeling. Sarah Arsenal's Akashic Records are now closed. I felt that pressure immensely, and I felt it. What was the year that I started to feel it? I think it was 2015. I felt it deeply. I knew I had something like back in 2009, but I ignored it. And then I felt it massively in 2015. And I had no direction or clarity at all. And I was living in a camper in the woods. I was kind of intuitive because I was doing Zen meditation very deeply. But I knew that it just wanted me to sit still. And I sat still for, I think like fully like 7 years. I sat still for 7 years and I just meditated. And I felt this immense pressure around 2015. And I didn't start getting messages about what to do with it until 2017 or 18. So, with that being said, at least you're getting messages, Sarah. Because I didn't get anything for years. So it's a good sign that you're getting a message. And that should really at least feel peaceful. Because, man, I got told to sit still that long. And there were times where I didn't do so hot sitting still. I was like, oh my God. 7 years is a long time. Yeah. And also, the J-Man, Mr. Jesus, he sat in the desert for 7 years. But there's a lot of intuitives that were like told to just chill for years and integrate. And then one day it's just time to go. It's time to rock it. HK, I keep being told to sit still. Also, it is the season to sit still. We're not really being asked to take action until March. Mind you, for all those people who are really into astrology, you're welcome, Sarah. I love astrology. I think it's wonderful. I like learning it. It's really fun. But you can be your own astrologer just by using your mediumship. And how I just tuned into the fact that March is going to be way more productive and forward moving is I just used my mediumship to do that. Yeah, Nancy. I'm totally into astrology, but I started out with mediumship, and I have a lot of friends who are like deep into astrology. And so I'll be like, hey, is this what's happening in astrology right now? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, So what's cool is everyone can do that. We all have it innately within us. And I'm teaching that in my mediumship course, in my membership. And we have this Friday, live in the membership, we're doing how to read your career with mediumship. So if you want to come join us, link in bio, you'll see that the membership is at the very top of the list. And it's $11 a month. Super affordable. And if you miss a mediumship class, everything's recorded. So you can tune in and watch the video of the course. I know. You're welcome, Carol. It's like the collective. It's the collective. March is it's go time. If you felt like anything was on pause, March is the month. April is like, holy crap, this is coming in so fast. I'm not prepared. I just want to organize everything. And then May is louder. May is like way faster than March. So get ready. Hi, Holly. What's up, Boo Thing? Hi, Momo. Camino, how you guys doing? I'm feeling pretty good. I love when you find me on the old lives. All right. Is anyone else ready for a little mini Akashic Records reading? If you would like a mini Akashic Records reading, you just go to the old link in bio, scroll all the way down, and you'll see Venmo and PayPal. And tonight they are $22. Carol, I can wait. I mean, it's funny, the more that you read energy, which I love teaching people how to do this. It's like my passion to teach people how to step into their power with this, because technically intuition is advanced emotional intelligence. It's intuitive intelligence. It's a side of us that we should all cultivate, because why not? We have our intellectual side. Why not have this and be a powerhouse? When you read energy, you start to appreciate the pauses, because it's literally you're supercharging your battery. You're literally calling power back in, and you begin to feel this amazing sensation. And once you feel that, it's like that feeling is more exciting than the moving forward, because it's like, oh my God, I feel it. And then everything happens and you just know it's going to happen. So it's like, that to me is like the best part. It's awesome, right? Momo, what have you been up to? Mama Moon. I feel like you're up to something. What have you been doing? I really want to go on my balcony right now, but I live next to a busy road and it's really loud, so I don't know about that. I can't figure my hair out today. All right. Who else would like a little Akashic reading? I'm doing little mini Akashic readings tonight. They are $22. And if you want one, just go to the link in bio and you scroll all the way down and you'll see PayPal and Venmo. And that is how you book a little mini Akashic live reading. Oh, I would love it, Holly. And Madison, I'm down. Once, just lock it in and we'll get in. So whoever gets the payment in first, that's the order it'll go in. My goodness. By the way, I'm just gonna also, while we're waiting, I want to share with you guys, if you've been getting sick lately, if you've been getting colds, know that it's just a part of the integration that we're going through. And I'm also picking up people that have kind of like that Gemini thinking energy, and also like earth signs are catching colds. Awesome, Holly. And Madison, if you want a reading, just go to the link in bio, scroll all the way down to the Venmo and the PayPal. And we'll go ahead and do your reading. I'm excited about this exciting thing, Holly. Let me put on my favorite music here. There you go. Just a gentle reminder, this Friday, we're hosting the live mediumship course. It's an hour to 90 minutes long. We have a really beautiful group of people. It's in the membership. My membership is only $11 a month. This is a full-blown mediumship course. There's literally like 8 lessons. I will be turning this mediumship course into a digital product that is going to be $300-ish. So you're going to get this at a very nice price, joining now to be a part of the mediumship course. This Friday, everyone is learning how to read careers, how to see if the career that they're in is for them, what careers are good for them. They can read into industries, business relationships, learning to get clarity, direction, and peace of mind around your career. So that's what we're learning this Friday. So if you want to join us for that mediumship course, it is in my membership. Just go to the link in bio. It's the first thing listed in my link in bio. All right, let's go ahead and add Barry. All right, Akashic Painting with Katie, you're going to be next. All right.
Can you see me?
I can see you. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's good to be back with you live again. I hope that everything's okay. And I saw that you put out the itinerary for the advanced Akasha training, which is super exciting. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It looks
Awesome.
amazing.
Awesome.
But yeah, I wanted to come on again because I don't know if you recall, but when we were doing our studies together, London was a very big thing for me.
Yes.
And I am feeling it is time to go. It is really, really time to go. And I think I even remember once when we were diving in, you were like, yeah, you guys are kind of like, you could even just pack up now and just go visit now. And I did have a moment, I'd want to say 2 months ago, where I woke up and I was like, yeah, I need to go. Like, I need to go visit. Like, I need to just book a ticket and figure this out with work. And I did. And I actually leave on Friday to go for a bit. So I'm very, very, very excited because I know it's time. It's time for me to go back. And it's time for me to move there. I feel it. I'm so ready and so excited. So yeah, that's kind of the topic. I just want to see how, London in general. I leave on Friday and it just feels like time. It really, really does. And I'm very excited. So yeah, I'd
That's
just love to see
awesome.
what's up with you
Yeah,
when you go in.
let's do it. All right, here we go.
All right.
Just go ahead and take a few deep breaths with me.
Gotcha.
I'm calling in Holly's spirit guides, masters, teachers, loved ones, higher self to come support Holly's Akashic Records reading. And we thank you for this universal wisdom for Holly oh my goodness, Holly. Is it Oliver?
Yeah,
How do you say it?
Alvarado.
Alvarado. Holly Alvarado's highest good. Holly Alvarado's Akashic Records are now open under God. And Holly, go ahead and say your first and last name for me 3 times, please, out
Of
loud.
course. Holly Alvarado. Holly Alvarado. Holly Alvarado.
Akashic Records are now open under God. One of them, one of your guys said, "Life is so magical, isn't it?" Oh, this is taking the leap. I love it. So let's go ahead and tune into the energy of London. A lot of this is stepping into the unknown, and it's almost as if they don't want to give me too much information because it's your opportunity to know what it feels like to step into the unknown. But
Right.
there's so much, but what I'm getting is there's so much past life energy there. There's so much, like, it's picking up where you left off. And there's so many friendships, there's so many hobbies and creative exploration and connection and land. Like there's also like plugging into certain parts geographically you'll feel intuitively called to go to,
Yeah.
and these are going to be really sacred moments, and it does feel like, you'll be there for a while. I'm feeling and it might not be like a lifelong place, but it feels like a few years
Yeah.
as of right now. And there's just a lot, like the thing I'm picking up a lot of is like the relationships you're gonna have. They're gonna be so authentic and real. And it's like, how did I meet these people that were so much like for me? And it's just a lot of past life connections and these
Yeah.
friendships. It's gonna feel like you've been friends with them forever and you met him for 5 minutes. That's the feeling I get with them. This is also just going to, there's a lot of abundance there too, because there's this feeling really good about not only your relationships, but you feel nurtured by the land, you feel nurtured by everything. And so there's just this natural like ability for everything to open up to you. But when it comes to details, it's sitting in the unknown and loving the energy of the unknown, because the more you love the unknown, the more the unknown gives to you.
Mm.
And you'll get more out of the experience of not fully knowing. Like you're casting a larger net of saying, I accept all of this, instead of pinpointing down one channel.
Right.
Oh, that was a that was a gentle reminder for both of us.
I love it. uh,
Uh, Let me go ahead and see what your higher self has to say about
yeah.
London. Oh, she's like into the fashion. she's I try to get her attention. She like ran off. She's like, "Did you see these clothes?" And she was like, "Look at this. Look what they wear. I love what they have going on." She loves the culture. She loves the way
Yeah.
that people talk there. She loves the way they dress. She loves the music. She goes, I even like the newspapers that they
Oh.
so there's this like celebration of the culture. She's just immersing herself in it. So,
Yeah.
uh, what's some of the messages higher self that you want to share with Holly about London? Live it up. Have the best time ever. So, do you have any questions regarding the old London?
Yeah, you know what? That's all beautiful. I'm just curious to, and I guess that kind of answered how they're feeling in terms of making, like I'm going to visit, but if there's any guidance on actually making this a move in time.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm getting that when you go there, it'll be a no brainer that you're supposed to move there. And it feels like something that would take, based off of the current energy right now, kind of like a 1 to 2 year process. And it's not because it's more of like the preparation of it. Like, how am I going to get all my things over there? How am I going to stop this and then move this? You don't want, I'm getting like the message that you don't want to rush, but you do want to get there, at a comfortable time. So
Yeah,
there's not necessarily like this adamant, like, you need to be there today. You're gonna be there eventually, and once you're there, you're there.
yeah.
So it's not a timeline thing, like a sense of urgency, like you have to be there at this particular time on a Tuesday in the springtime. It's not like that.
Right, right.
um,
No, that feels right. I completely hear that.
yeah, and it's the process that your soul doesn't want to be stressed, and it wants this to be kind of this like gradual ease into moving there instead of this pressure to move there. Yeah, some
Yeah.
souls love pressure. Like mine, I don't know why, but it just wants to be like, kidding, we're not living here, moving in a day. I'm like, okay.
I love that. I love that. But yeah, no, that makes sense. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I just wanted to get guidance on like what they had to say at this time for
Yeah.
it. So that's fun. And if there's any guidance they have for me with just going and visiting starting this Friday. But I think that summed it.
Yeah. No, there's not really. anything left except for celebrate, bask. There is something about, I know you're going to London, but there is something about going to Scotland too. Um,
So funny.
yeah, Scotland's like been screaming at me since we've been talking about London. I just haven't said anything yet.
Wow.
Um, but there is, hey, I know my friend Hannah knows that was here earlier. There's a place in Scotland that has like the stones.
Yeah. Right.
I'm getting visit there.
Yeah, that's so funny because that's been kind of like nudging at me, like, oh, you should just go for 2 days while you're out there. I'm like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, yeah. So that's in there. So I would
Wow.
highly recommend maybe just nudging your way over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you, April. I think that was it. I just wanted to see pop
that's
in what they had to say.
awesome. All right, Holly. Well, enjoy your trip to London. That's
Thank you.
awesome. Let me close records.
Yeah, sounds good.
Holly Alvarado's Akashic Records are now closed.
Hmm.
All
You.
right.
Thank you, thank you, thank
I
you.
love
All
you.
right, I'll be in the chat. I love you too.
All right. Next up, one second. One second. We are doing mini readings right now. If you want a little mini Akashic Records reading, you can just go to my link in bio and you'll see, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see Venmo and PayPal. And know that once you make a payment, I will see that and we'll go in order here. I'm trying to find my price checks. Hold on. All right, who made a payment? I saw it in my screen, but I was channeling, so I wasn't paying attention. Was it was it Katie? Oh, it was Say Har Har. Hello. Let me really quick. Give me 1 second. All right, is Katie awesome? All right, Katie. Oh, hold on. Madison, I didn't get your payment, but I did get Katie's. Madison, did you pay on PayPal? Sorry. Let me double check here. All right, Katie. I know you're in and out on the internet, so are we feeling maybe just keeping it text, or did you want to try video? Madison, you were on, I see you, Madison, I found you. Okay, so Madison, you'll be after Katie, and we'll see if you can go on video at that time. Okay, great. Okay, Katie, go ahead and say what's your last name for me, please? And Madison, you're next. I got you after that. By the way, if you guys want an Akashic Records reading, they're $22. You can do Venmo or PayPal. Go to my link in bio, scroll all the way down, and you'll see the option for Venmo or PayPal. Katie Hall! Katie Hall! It's Katie Hall! All right. All right, Miss Katie. Go ahead and close your eyes and just take some deep breaths with me. I'm calling in Katie Hall's spirit guides. masters, teachers, loved ones, higher self, to come support Katie Hall's Akashic Records reading. And we thank you for this universal wisdom, for Katie Hall's highest good and for the highest good of all. Katie Hall's Akashic Records are now open under God. So the first message I got was, you've been through a lot. You have this beautiful way of staying in this pureness of heart and integrity and not letting any circumstances validate or create any sort of negative wave through who you truly are. You are the heart of hearts. You are the soul that's here to light everyone up, to share the truth. Your light within will expand, and all of the experiences that you have will make more sense over time. You are a guiding light. And so what I'm getting with that is, you're just, you have this ability to make a huge difference in this world with your heart. So with that being said, Katie Hall, what is a question that you would like to ask today? Anything that starts with what, how, or why, open-ended. It could be about career, love, relationships, life purpose, unconscious patterning, subconscious stuff, direction and clarity on where to move. Anything that you want to talk about, let's go there. I know that the more specific you are, the more information I get. It's kind of like the Akashic Records acts a lot like Google. And so it's able to, the more information you feed it, the more information it gives. And take your time. There's no rush. Take your time texting this. What will most support Katie in moving forward and living more easily and pleasurable in terms of her career? How can she take time off from her therapy work, be supportive? You're welcome. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask you really quick. Are you a therapist? I just want to make sure I'm getting that right before I proceed. Oh, you're welcome, Katie. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Give me 1 second. So I'm just gonna share with you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing these workshops. I'm feeling that there's this pull out of one-to-one. It feels like you'll still do a little bit of one-to-one, but you're leaning more into workshops and retreats and group therapy. And I'm getting also like your humans, like, I like to go deep, but you can go just as deep and help people on a deep level in groups. And I see you having them and do like interactive exercises. I see you getting them in their creativity. I see you, helping them get connected, helping them release tension, release stress, release fears. And almost I'm seeing like you getting them into this center point. Like there's this center point that they get into in these workshops and in these retreats. And this gives you a lot more spaciousness to cultivate energy, to grow, to have ideas, inspirations, downtime, family time, fun and laughter. But how they're showing me this retreat style, like workshop style, it's all this, it's something that you create, and a lot of it is planned and some of it is unplanned. Some of it is just channeled through you in the process, and you're having them do exactly what's being channeled at that time. I'm also getting that you're going to help a variety of different types of people, and some of this work, they don't know what it is, they don't understand it, but the more that they show up, they begin to open up to it. Where there's other people that are like very open to it. They already are aware of it. And it's like the more you get people involved that haven't seen this before or haven't been a part of anything like this, they get an activation from being around other people and you. And it puts them into this more of this receptive space. So it's taking time off is by changing the structure. Is this making sense, Katie? I see people dancing, painting, crying, laughing. I'm seeing like all of this happening in these workshops. And I'm also getting like, it is a lot of work to create a workshop, but usually the first time is the hardest. And then you'll know how to, in a way, delegate from there. You're going to have a lot more free time. And that's what I was like, clear message, like one-to-ones. I'm even like, when I said one-to-ones, they said done, but there's still this like desire to do one-on-ones from your human. So I'm not feeling that they are done, but they're, it's cycling out, and sometimes you might come back to it. Yeah. And I trying anything new has, we have fear. And just know I've been in the same situation. I know what that feels like. Yes. Yeah. And so it's about getting creative, but know that I'm even getting that channeling is going to be seen in these groups, and the readings will be more accepted from there. So you can do more readings from that space after you've cultivated the workshops. All right, Miss Katie. That was lovely. You got beautiful energy, by the way. It's good to hang out with a fellow Akashic. I love my Akashic readers. All right, Katie. I'm going to go ahead and close your records. You're so welcome. Katie Hall's Akashic records are now closed. All right. All right, all right, all right. Matthew McConaughey. We got Madison. Hello, Miss Madison. By the way, if you guys would like a reading tonight, an Akashic Records reading, just go to my link in bio, scroll all the way down. You'll see Venmo and PayPal at the very bottom. The mini readings today are $22. I could probably do about one or two more after Miss Madison. Miss Madison. Madison, would you like to come up on video? Just know that if you're on video, your followers will see you. If you want a little more privacy, you can just stay in this format. That's totally fine. Hey! So video or text, totally up to you. Which one would you like? Video or text? So you just Type out video or text. All right, gotcha. Awesome. Awesome. Mr. Kemp. I like your last name. That's a fun name. Madison, let's do it. Okay, so go ahead, Madison, just close your eyes with me and just take some deep breaths in and out. I'm calling in Madison's guides, masters, teachers, loved ones, and higher self to come support Madison's Akashic Records reading. And we thank you for this universal wisdom, for Madison Osterkemp's highest good and for the highest good of all. Madison Osterkemp's Akashic Records are now open under God. One of your guides said, "Love will lead the way." Let yourself appreciate this moment. There's so much in this moment, and it's so easy to pull away from it. I'm also picking up that there's some things going on that are not so comfortable. But just hang in there and everything will be okay. What's happening right now is everything's just trying to sort itself out and organize. And I'm also seeing that you're really wanting to move forward. There's like this, like, I'm ready, let's go. And I see that you're really interested in learning and, you know, taking the next steps forward. And what I'm getting is at this time, you know, go ahead and get a book or two, like study up some things, but it's you're still kind of in this resting phase. So, with that being said, how can I help you today, Madison? And go ahead, you can ask me anything about career, relationships, relationships, life purpose, clarity, direction on anything, really. And then Dennis, you'll be next. Dennis. You have this, Madison, you have this amazing thirst for knowledge that I'm feeling into. And that's going to get you so far in your purpose. I would like to know if I should stay in the same career field I'm currently in. Awesome, Madison. Go ahead and say the name or the industry, the name of the company or the industry that you work in. And I'm going to just tune into that. But that the thing I was talking about with the knowledge, the more that you just keep having this thirst for knowledge and moving forward, it's going to propel you into your purpose. Your purpose is teaching people a particular way of learning something. And I'm not getting full clarity on that, but you really know how to teach people super complicated things and simplifying it. Awesome. Okay. Got it. Well, it's interesting. I just said that, isn't it? Let me go ahead and, right? Let me go ahead and see. I'm just going to double check here because we always got to double check. Direct care, intellectual disabilities. I'm getting, this is like, yes, getting more education in this field is crucial and it's definitely on the path. There is going to be a time where you're going to be teaching different groups of people other things as well. but where you're at right now, this is really good. And the reason why I'm also getting this, the people that you're teaching, some of them really truly have these disabilities, but there's also these like sensitives and kids that have gone through trauma that are having a hard time with reading or understanding or comprehending. And you have this beautiful ability to almost like wire through, like almost be like, you'll see the trauma and you're right here and you'll be like, I know how to get past this and get the information to them. So this is a technique. I'm getting chills right now. Whew. This is a technique that this is very specific to you. I don't feel that many people have the ability to do this. And so you are a gift, excuse me, I love God, gift from God to these children. I'm going to cry. To help them really find their way through this. And oh my goodness. Ah, Madison. And you're going to help them discover their power and their strengths. So, whew, you're exactly where you need to be, Madison. You're exactly where you need to be. You're going to change so many kids' lives and so many people's lives with that gift of just being able to bypass the thing that's blocking them from the education, from learning, to retaining. Oh, amen, sister. God. Whew. Yeah, it was really great. All right, Madison, keep up keep up the good work. You're in your purpose, and this is this is so big. The world does need more medicines. All right, Madison, I'm gonna go ahead and close your records. What a beauty that was to be a part of. Madison Osterkamp's Akashic Records are now closed. You're so welcome, and thank you. Thank you for doing what you do. All right. I love you too, Hawaiian. Love you too. All right. Just a gentle reminder, this Friday we are doing a live mediumship course with a beautiful group of people. I love you guys so much. It's in my membership. If you want to join, it's in my link in bio. This Friday I'm teaching people how to read their careers. This will teach you how to navigate work relationships to see if you're in the right career field, what career field is right for you, and how to get clarity and direction in your career. You can use mediumship for everything in your life. You can read everything. Everyone's a medium. Everyone has this innate within them. It is not just about reading people that passed away, even though that is a quality, that is a side to mediumship. Mediumship is using your crown chakra, which is your seventh chakra, to tune into the energy of anything that exists. And we actually use our mediumship to tune into the Akashic Records or anything. So this Friday, it is going to be about career. We did relationships last Friday, so now we're doing career. If you want to be a part of the mediumship course that's live in the membership, go to my link in bio. The first thing that's listed, it says membership. Join that. It's only $11 a month. I am going to be turning this mediumship course into a digital membership, or sorry, a digital course that's going to be around $300. So this is a really great opportunity just to be a part of our community and feel out how everything goes when we're up in that membership, yo. So next we have Dennis, and Dennis will be our last reading tonight. Dennis in the house. I'm getting a little goofy. Watch it. Hi, Arnell. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Tom. Hi, Boho. All Great. Let's go ahead and bring Yolden up. Oh, Dennis, did you want to do it via text or do you want to do live video? So just text me live video or text. Totally up to you. When you do video, everyone that's following you will watch this. So I want to make sure that if you want to keep it private, you keep it on text. Okay, great. By the way, guys, Dennis is my stepbrother. We go way back. Can I tell the story, Dennis? I just think it's so cool. Can I tell a story before we do the reading? I also want to make sure it's okay that I tell the story. Okay, great. Okay, guys. So Dennis and I were stepbrother and sister. He has a sister and two brothers. They were my stepbrothers and sisters for like a while. And then our parents got divorced. And I didn't see Dennis, I think I was like 9 or 10 years old. This is a cool story. Okay, good to know. Long text delay. Got it. Um, so I went in the Navy, and so did my boyfriend at the time. We ended up getting married because that's what people in the Navy do. And I got out of the Navy, got married, and Dennis got married in the Navy. And we ended up being like almost neighbors. And I haven't seen him since I was 10 years old. 10. So I went up to him and I was like, Dennis? And he was like, I'm like, April, your stepsister. And he's like, no way. And so we've kept in contact. So this is Dennis, guys. Dennis. All right. How's the delay now? Yeah, that's it's crazy. It's crazy how the universe works. All right, Dennis, go ahead and close your. Okay, good. All right, I know the delay now. So Dennis, go ahead and just take some deep breaths in and out. I'm calling in Dennis guides, masters, teachers, loved ones, higher self, and higher vibrational beings to come support Dennis Bernmeyer's Akashic Records reading. And we thank you for this universal wisdom for Dennis Bernmeyer's highest good and for the highest good of all. Dennis Bernmeyer's Akashic Records are now open under God. So the first message I got was life doesn't have to be what it is. It almost feels like they're showing me this image of you on this in this like canoe, and it's going upstream and the waters are very rigid, and it's like you're trying to calculate the distance of how much further you have to go, what the plans are, like what you need to survive, how many nights rest, and it's like over planning or just like over anticipating um like hardship or just trying to avoid hardship in a hard situation or in a hard energy. And I'm getting that excuse me, this is not me, Dennis. It's saying like, oh silly, the river's super narrow, all you have to do is go to the left and take a rest. So what I'm what I'm getting with that is you know, you don't have to do all of these things to survive. Actually, resting and pausing. It's going to allow you to gain your strength, gain your energy, and not. I'm getting like, don't move forward at this time. So, with that being said, how can I help you, Dennis? Now, you can ask any question, a what, how, or why question. It can be about relationship, career, purpose, direction and clarity in life, subconscious patterning, anything that's okay. At least he's laughing. Also, you're meant to be a public speaker. I'm sorry, I'm just going for it. I see this being that is next to you that is meant to be utilized, and we will go into relationship. I'm just going to finish this up really quick. It's like you have this very strong and potent ability to have to really pass a message forward to so many people that need the message. And it's only a matter of time, and it's something that will happen when you are ready physically, emotionally, spiritually. So there's no need to like force this. It'll just happen when it happens, and it's going to be when you feel really good and calm and, just at peace. And it'll just happen suddenly. So I don't want that to freak you out, but that's what's there. Okay, relationships I'm curious about. Okay, do you want me to tune into kind of like what you are attracting based off of your current energy, or do you want me to tune into a particular person? Awesome. Okay, let's do it. What is Dennis attracting in relationship based off of his current energy? This is really nice. Dennis, you've been doing the good work. The reason why this type of energy would show up is only because you're doing good work. I'm seeing someone that they live very simply. They love nature. They love like they will take something that seems unappreciated, something like almost like in nature, or just even a moment, and they'll turn it into like how they speak about it, and how they're very attentive and caring, and they'll turn something that's so simple into something very beautiful and seen and understood on a deeper level. They are fun, they're free spirited, they have a artsy way of being intellectual. It's a little bit of it's a different version than what you have. They like being outside a lot, and they like reading like very very unique things. They're very eccentric. They have this like eccentric side to them, but it's shared amongst people that know them deeply. But they love to explore consciousness, but they also have their wits about them. I'm picking up a coffee shop. I don't know why, so I'm going to ask, why am I picking up a coffee shop? They like to spend time in a coffee shop. Sometimes, so this is what I'm getting from them as well. They hear from other people that there's such this like deep and beautiful soul, but they don't always see it about themselves. And they seem short. They seem like a shorter person. You know, they remind me of like I was too. I feel like the person I'm about to say is a little more eccentric than this person, like like way more, but they have kind of the same characteristics as that singer, Aurora. Where they're like, I like to play dance. Uh, so some things that I'm feeling into is, and this is something that, this is how you can work on your present energy. It seems like they have a hard time holding a job, that they're a little too free spirited sometimes. They should kind of just have that energy about them, and that they would be scared of commitment. So those are those are some things that are popping up with them. So what you can do, let me go ahead and ask Dennis, are these okay traits for you, or do you want me to ask the channel what you could do presently to kind of change up that energy? So do tall girls, okay? Balloons. Perfect traits. Okay, he's liking it. So that's what you're attracting, Dennis, which I'm really proud of you. That's exactly what you want, and you're putting forth that energy. And all you have to do is keep doing what you're doing, and that type of energy will reveal itself. The only thing is, take your time with people. um, there is someone out there that has these energy and these traits, and you're attracting them. So make sure that when you go out there, that they don't have just a couple of these traits and they're missing a few, or really be specific and intentional. So you're doing a good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me tune into, if you stay in this energy, how many months that'll be that someone like that shows up. And mind you, this is based off your current energy. So if you change up anything, this can change. Let me go ahead and go into that, Dennis, because I'm feeling it from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's something like 8 months. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's 8 months. There is some processes that you're going through right now that need to be cleared out, and then this shows up, like based off of what I'm feeling right now. Mind you, timelines are slippery because you have two people coming in. That's more variables than one person. So it's up to two people to move into that energy at 8 months, if that makes any sense. All right, Dennis, how you feeling? How you feeling about this yummy goodness? All right, Dennis, I'm gonna go ahead and close your records. Oh, one more thing, Dennis. They're meant to show you how to have more fun. That's the purpose of the relationship. All right. Dennis Burtmeyer's Akashic Records are now closed. I got this image of you guys finger painting. I love you and I miss you too. I plan on coming down to Florida eventually. I like ran my ass to Colorado super fast, so I'm just anchoring in right now. But once I start traveling again, I will let you know. Tell everyone I love them. What if one is allergic to fun? Well, then I guess that's a major problem. Maybe you need to get some fun Allegra. All right. I'll see you guys. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful rest. You're welcome, David. Peace, my loves. Have a beautiful evening.